And now we have Malachite versus Horvath. This fight, you know, is plagued by what 73 women referred to in his commentary as the Larg! But yeah, I like that we had Malachite show up as a nice send-up to Channel Awesome. Because we collectively love those guys, you know? I personally am a huge fan of Doug Walker in all his various forms and skits. I loved Suburban Nights. I thought it was very creative and a nice tribute to LARP. So yeah, Malachite dies. And Horvath has to go find someone else to pledge his allegiance to. And this is kind of, sort of, a battle royale. This is interesting because, Disney did Return to Oz, and Wizard of Oz was a non-Disney movie, so we could actually have the Wicked Witch of the West and Princess Moppy have a rivalry. And, I love the Wizard of Oz. I love it. It's just so, it makes me happy. It's just a feel-good movie, and I love even the bad special effects. I just love them for, you know, they still take you to this convincing fantasy world, and that shot was always my favorite shot, where you had the huge pan out of the castle, and she's careening through the sky without fear of falling. And yes, I am a fan of Wicked, and I do kind of believe in that being part of the Wizard of Oz continuity. So I do kind of see her as the sympathetic, neutral Elphaba. Oh, by the way, when I said Wicked, I mean the book, not the musical. The musical has great songs, but altogether I prefer the book. So yeah, her heart is hardened against the world because of all the stuff that's happened to her over her lifetime, and now that's why she's a cruel monster. She turns the hourglass around like, you know that means business when she does that. You know that means business! Because that is how long you have left to live. She turned it over, we were all just like, oh! And the Gnome King is destroyed, so Mombi has to find a backup plan. And the Wicked Witch is victorious. Stain versus Count Rugen. Love the Princess Bride. Though I always forget that his name is Rugen. I just know him as Six-Fingered Man. I actually hadn't seen that movie in forever, so I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, who's that? And everyone's like, it's the Six-Fingered Man. I'm like, oh! I love that little detail. You can clearly read her lips. Off with his head! And yes, I love Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, and Stain is actually one of my favorite characters, because he's, I'm not gonna lie, sexy. Very sexy. And yes, my name is Elizabeth Stain. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And here we have Voldemort versus Ramsley. Okay, Haunted Mansion, another movie that wasn't that good, but I love Ramsley. He's just so creepy-licious and, you know, all refined, and Voldemort, you know, love Harry Potter. The books were better, but, you know, the movie version of him is really cool. So, you know, there's nothing about this battle that I don't love. And this is also one of the better edited fights. Especially because, you know, they were able to play with the fire footage. Actually, we all predicted that the fire footage would be used. And that's how we knew Voldemort was going to be victorious. Goodbye, Ramsley. Yes, Word of God says that Voldemort hates him because Ramsley reminds him of death. And that makes so much sense.
What have I done? Me? Been to a preposterous plan and absurd war. Now I'm bound by my indefatigable good form. Oh, I hate being disappointed, Smee, and I hate living in this flawed body.
Poor Captain Hook has been stuck in the live-action realm ever since his battle with Holly, and he just wants to go home, especially since, unless you have special technology, you you age more rapidly when you transfer to new levels of consciousness. So he's fighting the Kurgan. And we're all just going to ignore the fact that the Kurgan can only be killed by beheading because this fight's just too cool.
Now you die. Death is the only adventure for
See, what I really love about this fight is the big reveal of this. Like, what's going on? Enter Jadis. One of my favorite live-action villains. I'm also a huge Narnia fan. And again, the books were great. And so then Jadis has the power to send people through dimensions without resorting to technology like Zurg and Mach have. And here's where we're going to use this music for our epilogues from now on. We form the alliance of Claw, Cruella, and Olaf. And again, this is another love triangle with the two guys. Olaf wants Cruella, Cruella wants Claw. Cardinal Richelieu, Tim Curry, ahoy! And Cutler Beckett, another one of my favorite live-action villains. And the Sheriff from Nottingham. I love Beckett so much, and I love Tim Curry. It's like, the reason I didn't really want to go see the new Three Musketeers is I'm like, we just had one 10 years ago that had Tim Curry. How can you beat that? Evil Genius and Darkness are teaming up. More Tim Curry. See, this is going to be Tim Curry versus Tim Curry. Actually, I've seen neither of the movies these two are from, but I still recognize this huge thing of power. And here's the best live-action alliance. Jadis is gathering her forces, including Horvath. Jadis is his new mistress, which is just made of awesome. Princess Mombi is seeking shelter here. The Sanderson sisters! Who doesn't love Hocus Pocus? Seriously, it's the best corny Halloween movie ever. I really do hope that this was, you know, that in canon for this tournament, that they all just killed Aslan at this meeting, because I'd believe it of them, that these six got together and killed Aslan. Saruman calls up Sauron. Mixed reactions on this. I like this development. Especially just because, you know, mostly just because it gets Lord of the Rings involved. I mean, like, that's just the hugest thing. That this setting is so expanded now. And Voldemort is actually one of Mad Woo's favorites, so he's gonna be the boss. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say for that. Let's keep it going.